hold my beer.
A lot of the things that I do report on this channel actually are the facts. I'm Satan, basically. I understand that as a public figure, my job means that I will be criticized, and I am fine with that. Bull crap, okay? I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care if everyone talks about me. No. Talk about me. I talk about people all the time. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I do. You can monetize the hell out of me. I don't care. Talk about me. She's a nasty, vile human being that needs to be held accountable.
Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, well, you know what? I always tell y'all how it is and who I am. So I personally am sitting here right now. Just got my, they always say a online website haul. I just got that and I'm going to try it out, okay? And I'm going to try this whole bead venom hand mask. Why? Because my nails aren't growing right now, because I don't know why. And I just think it's going to be fun to paint something on my hands, okay? And go on your feet too. I just think using this hand and using this thing and putting stuff somewhere beside your face, don't take that the wrong way either. Y'all don't be thinking that way. Okay. Sorry, I had to get myself something to drink real fast because I was, losing my voice. And we can't have that when I'm on YouTube. Now, can we? So, here we go. Here's my thought pattern. Like y'all didn't already know that I was going to go off this way, that way, and everything else. Welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so here's my thought pattern right now. I'm sitting here, I'm doing my thing, right? And I look at Instagram, and I start thinking to myself, this woman has lost her daggone mind. She has just lost it. I mean, everything in here is my opinion and my opinion alone. But she's lost it. It's gone. Because she's constantly complaining about authors, okay? She was talking about Gypsy. Now she's talking about Allison. And now we're on to It Ends with Friends with Colleen. So that's what we're on to now. But it's not like one or two posts, let me just say what I have to say and let me move on. Oh, heck, no, that'd be too easy for Miss Katie. We don't do that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to read the captions to you, because a bunch of y'all say y'all like that, but y'all also want a video to look at too, because you don't want to get bored, because you get bored by Miss Katie, and so do I. So I'm going to read these, and then I'm going to tell you my reaction as I paint my nails and my hands. Okay? No, don't judge me. You're not allowed to here. It's no judgment zone. Okay? Alright, guys. I'm in a good mood. Y'all better be too. Something just simple that she had to post a picture. It could have just been a picture, right? Oh, no, ma'am. It could not just be a picture. It has to be with a caption on the front and in the comments. Ready? 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 Alright, so she posted, Ends with Us. Drama starts with the failures of the book and author's depiction of DV. Alright, so y'all are hearing this, right? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little voiceover. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on, I got to figure this out, okay? I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm trying to do it both ways, but I'm going to read it on camera, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read it on camera. Alright, so without a crystal ball, okay, Miss High and Mighty decides she's going to go ahead and caption this one with, the creative differences on the set of It Ends With Us have led to multiple lawsuits by Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Because y'all remember, she's gotten all this information on them and she knows everything. We did that in the last video. At the heart of the feud appears to be a fight over the control of the film and the way the film would be marketed to the public. After reading the book and watching the film, the marketing and issues within the story themselves are a product of the author's failure to deliver a story that properly highlighted the challenges of leaving a DV relationship. All right, you get that? It's the author's fault that the book was not written correct. Okay, it's the author's fault. Colleen Hoover claims the book is based upon her own experience of growing up in a home engulfed in DV. The book has been criticized for romanticizing DV and using excuses to explain away Riley's DV of Lily. Question real fast. If this wasn't like headline news right now, would you even be talking about it? No. You don't do that. You only talk about what you think's going to get you subscribers, views, and your little upness whenever it comes to notoriety on YouTube. I can't even talk. Okay, while the book does highlight more of the challenges in the relationship, Lily's mindset and her reasons for staying and then finally leaving, the book omits huge issues for women that do not leave these situations. We're going to get you some number points now. You ready? Take notes. Here are a few glaring holes. 1. Lily never seeks professional help after leaving her marriage. Instead, the reader is led to believe that Lily breaking off the marriage and moving on, how she ended the cycle. However, therapy and help, Lily is at risk of entering another DV relationship. All right, Miss Know-It-All here. She's an expert on this movie and this book now. All right. 2. Riley's DV is often explained away by his childhood trauma and inability to control his anger. Childhood trauma is not an excuse to harm others. A person's inability to regulate their emotions is a symbol of a bigger problem, and professional help is needed. At no time in the book or movie does Riley receive therapy or get help to address his anger. All right. 3. The book and movie fail to address the obvious red flags of the relationship. Riley love-bombed, stalked Lily, refused to take a no as an answer, and pushed her into a relationship that went warp speed. Then after it's all done, the book wants us to believe this is a story of hope. Lily never gets professional help. Lily allows Riley to have a relationship and shared custody of their daughter despite his DV and lack of therapy to address it. This is not a story of hope, okay? It's a romanticized version of DV. In a real world, Miss Katie lives in the real world, okay? She lives in the real world, and she knows what happens in the real world. Because she's always on Instagram, always on YouTube, always on TikTok, wherever she is, she's always there, so that she can learn her something new about each and every headline that comes out. Yeah, I said that. Lily and her daughter will still be in danger if she continued to engage with Riley after leaving. Okay. This one, I ain't gonna read. I'm gonna put it up there, y'all can read. This one, I ain't gonna read. Because it's her posting something of the author, what the author wrote. And I'm not really worried about what the author writes. I'm more worried about what Miss Heidi has to say in her little comment section, her caption. I'm more worried about that because we all know that can get funny. We all like making fun of her. I'm sorry, we do. Don't deny it. All right. So Without a Crystal Ball says, here are the receipts of Colleen Hoover's publicly admitting that she spoke to a minor girl about her 20-year-old son, soliciting photos from her. No matter the state you are in, it is illegal for an adult to seek illicit photos from minors. Isn't that really illegal no matter where you're at? Ain't it? That's what I thought. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think her favorite person, Josh, got in trouble for that. Okay, continue. This means anyone under the age of 18, period. Levi knew the girl was 16 and he knew he was 21. This is 100% a felony. Kind of like Miss Gypsy said she was one agent, but yet she was another. All right. If y'all don't want me interrupting these, you can read them and just mute me. Okay. Colleen tries to gaslight her friends by claiming the girl lives in another country. This is false. Colleen spoke to the minor instead of the minor's parents. Colleen did not report this to the police. Colleen instead minimized what her son did. Hear me again, guys. Listen to me again. You got it? Turn your ears on. All right. Hear me again. Okay? Direct order from her. Hear me again. It does not matter the state. Using the internet to solicit illicit photos of minors is a federal crime. Point blank, period. You know who taught her that. You know who taught her that. Her favorite person. I call it the water sprinkler. Josh, 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 Josh. Josh, 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 Josh. I do. I'm sorry. I do. Okay. So we got to continue on with this whole narrative and everything that she's following, right? It ends with us. Author covered up her 21-year-old son's crimes against a minor. You ready for this one? We're going to dig in deep. You know, we're digging really, really deep, and we're going to hit the emotional strings right here. Back in 2022, Colleen Hoover was called out and exposed for covering up for her 21-year-old son's solicitation of photos of a 16-year-old girl. Soliciting a minor for photos is a federal crime under laws against CSAM. Back in 2022, a teenage fan of Hoover posted on Twitter that she had engaged in an online relationship with Levi Hoover. So let's just call out the son. We're going to trash the son as much as we're going to trash the mom, okay? Y'all hearing this? All right. The girl was 16 years old at the time, and Levi Hoover was 21 years old. According to tweets by the girl, Levi had asked the girl to send him photos of herself that were of the illegal kind. The girl was scared and reached out to Colleen Hoover via DM on Instagram. The girl then said Colleen blocked her and did not respond to her. Now, weeks later, the fans began calling for a boycott of Hoover's books, and she finally responded and literally admitted that her son in fact solicited photos from a minor. Rather than calling the police and notifying them of the crime her son committed, Hoover took to Facebook to do damage control. Miss Katie, you do damage control, like whenever you did bad on the whole Derek Dillard sitting by a Jim Bob picture. Yeah, you had to come back and do damage control. I need to drink more fluids. Okay. She wrote in her private CO Facebook group, quote unquote, "My son and a girl were online friends for several months. They never met in person. He said something to her in a message that made her uncomfortable. He asked her to send him a pic, so she messaged me about it. I did not read the message, but she thought I did, and it understandably upset her that I didn't respond. She then posted on Twitter that my son asked for her pic. As soon as I found out about this months ago, I reached out to her. Do you think I am not defending anybody whatsoever at all? I am asking a question to Miss Katie is all I'm doing, okay? And all of this is my opinions and only my opinions, and hopefully for your entertainment alone, because y'all know I don't know nothing. But, you know, most people like that are higher up, you know, Miss Katie is always in her DMs. She'll tell you that. She's always in her DMs. But don't you think that people that are more high up, don't you think they have a lot of messages and maybe they don't get to see every single one of them? Maybe. It takes time. I'm just saying. But damage control, we are still in. We discussed what happened. I apologized to her and thanked her for bringing this to my attention. And I offered to send her a home address and I offered to send her home and address and lawyer into should she want it. I held my son's accountability for sending a message to her that was inappropriate. I addressed it directly with her and with my son. Now, Miss Katie, and even worse, let's continue our quote. I didn't address it publicly, one, because I feel it's not my place to talk about someone else's experience. Two, everyone who knows me here has seen me parent these boys and hold them accountable. I'm sad this happened. All right, here's Miss Katie's message to you. Please tell me how she held her son accountable for actually committing a crime. Why did she speak to him? Why did she speak to a minor girl about this without a child's parents present? I'm trying to do two things at once, okay? I am. I'm trying to let my mask set on me, and at the same time, I'm trying to read these things and give you my opinions and just mouth. That's what I do. All right, we're going to look at this next one, right? Colleen Hoover deletes Instagram and evidence to protect Blake Lively. Destruction of evidence is grounds for sanctions in civil litigation. Author Colleen Hoover deleted her Instagram account with more than 2 million followers following the backlash surrounding the movie It Ends With Us. Hoover is named in multiple lawsuits filed by Blake Lively and Justin Maloney. It's Janet! In fact, emails exchanged between Hoover and why can I not say his name now? Why am I calling him Baloney? Okay, y'all know who Baloney is. I'm sorry. Woo! In fact, emails exchanged between Hoover and Baldoni were shared in his complaint against Lively and Reynolds in federal court. When Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, Colleen Hoover posted on her social media in support of Love. I've been nothing but honest, kind, supportive, and patient since the day we met. Thank you for being exactly the human that you are. Never changed, never will. Once Baldoni responded by filing a lawsuit against Lively and Reynolds, accusing them of extortion, defamation, invasion of privacy, and neglect interference with prospective economic advantage. Baloney. I tell you something. I ain't even gonna try. Baldoni. I'm not even gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Once Baldoni responded to filing a lawsuit against Lively and Reynolds, accusing them of extortion, defamation, invasion of privacy, and neglect interference with prospective economic advantage, Baldoni alleges that Lively and Reynolds sought to take over the franchise of It Ends With Us and the sequel, which Wayfair Studios held the rights for. Alright, you ready for this part? At the root of the issue is Baldoni believes that Lively turned Hoover against him. By doing so, he alleges that Lively and Reynolds would be able to produce future productions of Hoover's books. Communication with Hoover by all parties will be critical to the lawsuits. Baldoni will likely use any discovery obtained via subpoena between Hoover, Lively, and Reynolds to prove a conspiracy to steal the rights of the sequel through a fabricated smear campaign. Do you even know who she's for now? Do y'all even know? I don't know. I'm not even through with this caption. I don't know who she's for anymore. I just know she doesn't like Ryan Reynolds. She said that. Okay, Hoover choosing to delete her Instagram is hugely problematic, as she is intentionally destroying evidence that could be used by Baldoni's attorneys to prove his case. Additionally, destroying evidence to aid and abet a person in to hide evidence and discovery is sanctionable in federal court. Individuals can face civil penalties, sanctions, and possible jail time for contempt of court. Hoover's suspicious choice to delete her Instagram wipes out all of her direct messages with any of the parties in the lawsuits. Additionally, there are now rumors that Hoover and Lively may have conspired to frame Baldoni with SH due to a morality clause in their contract that could void his rights to the sequel. Oh, okay, I get what she's saying now. Somebody trying to be head boss when they shouldn't try to be head boss by themselves. All right. She even wrote on this one, FYI, I was asked by my followers to share my insight on the situation with It Ends With Us. She was asked one question, and she said she does not know. Okay, but now she does. I was asked because of my focus on stories related to DV and abuse against women, advocating for victims of domestic V has been a huge part of my reporting. At the root of the story is a book based upon DV that actually fails all victims. Carry it on. Domestic Shelters shared this article that highlights the glaring issue in the book. Under Massachusetts law, any violence by a parent against a person can be grounds for the abusive parent to not have unsupervised visitation. Read this here. Read that. Read there. Go find that article. Read there. You know why? Because Miss Katie says for you too. That's what she says. Go read it. That's what she said. I lost my brush for a moment. All right. Colleen Hoover deletes Instagram and evidence to protect Blake Lively. Destruction of evidence is grounds for sanction in civil litigation. I already read that one. Janet, cut it. All right. We're going to go back to the same pictures we already posted, and we're just going to say them again, okay? That's what makes sense on Instagram. We're just going to repeat ourselves, okay? So Miss Without a Crystal Ball shared her own post because she's so special now, guys. She's special. Believe all victims and women unless it's your son that victimized a young or a minor girl. Okay. Not reading that to you. And then I'm putting all these other ones up there that she put up there. The age is irrelevant. Any depiction of a minor under 18 years old engaging in XAL explicit conduct is illegal. Here we go again. Like I said, I'm putting everything up there for y'all to read. All right, I'm just reading the captions because I like laughing at her. All right, so now then, once again, she shared my little. I don't know what you call that. Anyway, she shared her own post or her own thing, and she had to caption it in the stories itself, right? Here is the law directly from the federal government. Age of consent is irrelevant under federal law. Okay. Now then, I have a lot of screenshots I have to scroll through to see which one goes to this video and which one goes to another video. I'm confusing my daggum self. Maybe I need to quit doing two things at once because I'm not good at it, guys. Put it down. I'm not good at doing two things at once. All right. Here we go. So it ends with author, okay? Speaks out about massive legal issues associated with the film. Okay, and she's sharing once again screenshots of whatever, because, yeah, if y'all want to read them, y'all can read them, like I said. All right. It ends with us. Author Colleen Hoover speaks out about the legal issues and fights over the film adaptation of her book. By now, most know that Colleen Hoover is on the side of Blake Lively. Yeah, and you're against Ryan Reynolds. You already told us. Based upon Hoover's comments, there appears to be frustration over the lack of control she has over the film and creative direction. Hoover wrote on her private Facebook group. Ooh, she even brags when she gets into the private Facebook groups. Ooh, she's on cloud nine when that happens. You think they accept her under her actual name, or you think they accept her under a ghost account? A fake account, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Rewind. Hoover wrote on her private Facebook group, "What is happening with the movie that I do not own and cannot take control of is not something I'm ignoring, but rather something I am carefully choosing not to speak on for so many reasons. Yes, it is easy to think you know all of these people and their motivations, but unless you know someone's phone number personally and can speak to them directly about a situation, anything else you think or say is assumption." Yeah, Miss Katie, it's assumption. Remember that. Tell yourself that. That's it. And I do not want to see assumption in this group regarding a very, very, very serious and unfortunate public issue. So any comments I see about it that are rude in any direction will be deleted in here out of fairness and hope that the legal system will take care of this. Okay. She also responded to a comment and stated that she will never sell any of her book rights to any film production companies. Additionally, she states that any future films made about her books will be produced by her own production company. Whoo! According to Colleen Hoover, she has no rights to the sequel, It Starts With Us. And the option is owned by Wayfair Studios, which is owned by Justin Baldoni. Either way, it's clear she's Team Blake. And does that make you mad? Huh? Does that make you mad? Because you already told us you do not like Ryan Reynolds. Scroll, Janet, scroll. You see what I put up with y'all for y'all? You see this? I make y'all videos because I adore y'all, and I do this. And no, I don't watch her as it comes up. I get her a little bit later. Go away, edit, go away. Okay. Just so you know, I'm working on a lot of stuff, but I only get time early in the morning and late at night, okay? I've said that a million times, but that's the only time I get time right now because of baseball. It's baseball. And it's school, plus baseball, plus horses, plus family. So, Janet is sucking at adulting right now, okay? I suck at it. All right. Okay. Colleen Hoover allegedly retires amidst It Ends With Us drama. And Miss Katie wants to know, you running away so soon? Oh, okay, let's see what she says, because, she's so heartbroken. Miss Katie has empathy for everyone. Oh, she says, Demo, whatever it is reporting that Colleen Hoover has allegedly retired from her entire team and is done with the business. This is all due to the drama of her book that is adapted into a film. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively are trading lawsuits. My bad, lifestyles, listen to me. Hoover has shown public support for Lively and distanced herself from Baldoni. Hoover has claimed she had issues with Baldoni. The issues, according to her comments, were lack of owning the rights and creative control. I guess the mounting evidence that doesn't support Lively's claims means she sided with the wrong people. Anybody on your side is wrong. In my eyes, my opinion only. Anybody that comes down in my comment section and says that I'm a hater, they're wrong. Because they haven't seen pictures or videos of me and Jordan. And yeah, And you can't hate when you got a son like Jordan. I love him. He's such a brat. Okay, stop talking, Janet. All right, Colleen Hoover, damage control. Colleen Hoover buys support by promising gifts to her loyal friends. All right. Since rumors are circulating that Colleen Hoover is quitting the business because she aided and abetted in a smear campaign against the man that literally financed her movie, now she's promising to give away free Kindles. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni has lost everything due to their false allegations against him. So, you're getting paid back in Kindles, okay? I just want to say something to you, okay? Yeah, I know I'm a ditz. I know I am. I know I make no sense. I know sometimes I do my movies or my videos. Listen to me. I'm talking about a movie and saying it. My video's a little bit different, but sometimes I'm a little clueless. And I just want to try to make y'all smile and have a good day because that's what matters to me. With Miss Katie being wrapped up all in this, she's also posting things about the unfortunate aircraft. Yeah. She's posting things about that too. Just like whenever she was in the middle of Twitch, she was posting things about the wildfires. I mean, this is what she does. She tries to get all the light on her so that she can say, oh, well, I do this too. Just like she said that she's reported on DV in the past. You know, the question gets asked to me about, Twitch and Allison, what's she doing with them now? Pretty much nothing. She used them, she dropped them. And I always say history repeats itself. Pattern repeats itself. And that's what Miss Katie has, even though she doesn't want to say it. She has a pattern with everybody. So if you don't like what she's talking about today, just give it a little bit. Give it a couple of weeks, give it a month, and you won't even have to hear about it no more. It's a waste of time. She'll just end up going, okay, I'm on to this. You just got to see what the next headline is. And then you got to have one of her people ask the question of if she if she's going to cover the lawsuits. Because Miss Without a Crystal Ball covers everything now, right? She covers lawsuits. Because, she's very familiar with lawsuits. And people ask me about hers. And the last time anything she released about hers said that, she's going to get it dismissed. That's what she wants. She doesn't want to have this lawsuit anymore. Whatever the case may be. She gets away with everything, like I said. All right, guys. I am going to continue playing with the... I got to get back to what I was doing. I'll let y'all know if this is fun or not. Or if this works or not. It ain't even, my day ain't even started, okay? And I'm in this. It's okay. I'll just have laughs for the rest of the day. Alright, guys. Editing this is going to be a total and complete failure. I want to apologize to you because I'm trying to give you a little bit more to watch instead of the screen. But I can't do two things at once, obviously. My kids tell me that all the time. I can't talk and drive at the same time because I take the wrong directions. But we're not going to say anything about Janet anymore, okay? I talk enough about myself and get myself in enough trouble. But my dogs are down there having a little fit because, like I said, it keeps storming out here. So I actually have to let y'all go and I can't keep babbling to you. But I appreciate you more than anything listening to my babbles because... you kind of just wanted me at this point, okay? You have to deal with the dog making noise too, okay? We're just on the same page. But I want y'all to have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and you remember to smile today or make somebody else smile. Because it really can make a difference. And if this got on if this got on your nerves, I'm sorry. I never said I was professional. I never said I knew what I was doing. All I do is I give you my opinion on things, and then I get off of my video. Alright, guys,